Hey everybody, welcome back to Ha-Man Gaming. I'm the Ha-Man, and I just want to give you my quick review regarding Mandalorian Season 2, Episode 1. Now, I'm going to give a little disclaimer here. I actually didn't watch the whole episode. I didn't watch the whole episode, but I did kind of read spoiler reviews, and the reason I didn't watch like the whole episode is because I got bored after like 30 minutes, and I kind of knew where the story was going, because I feel like The Mandalorian has been really, really, really predictable, and there's nothing new, and there's no real like storyline. It's just like every episode, a guy walks around, does something, and it's the same thing with Season 2, Episode 1. Little or no creativity, and I know a lot of people are praising the show, but I think like the bar for Star Wars is so low that anything that's not SJW these days will like get heaps of praise. You know what I'm saying? And so, and I'm going to give kind of like a little bit of spoilers. There's another warning. So, Mandalorian Season 2, Episode 1, somehow they end back in Tatooine. So, that's like my first criticism. Like, go to other planets, go to other worlds, do other things. Don't go back to like the original trilogy. Like, I'm sick of the original trilogy. And I think that's why I admire George Lucas so much, because he's not recycling old ideas over and over again. You know, if you look at the prequel, he was like new ships, new settings, new planets, new races, and he's building the world, right? And that's what George was awesome at. He was great at world building. But you look at The Mandalorian, and it's just pretty much like, I feel like you've seen this. Even the plot seems to be recycled. So the plot is that, he goes back to Tatooine, and then the Sand People, the Jawas or whatever, need help to fight off a big monster, and then they fight him off, and then they save the day. And that feels like I've seen this plotline repeated 2 or 3 times before, or at least it feels like it, where the Mandalorian goes to another planet or whatever. The natives need help because some third-party bad guy is terrorizing them or whatever, and some of the Mandalorian helps them, and then, episode's over, everybody celebrates. And it's like, come on, bro, like, where's, like, the character development? How do you make me feel something for this guy? And I just don't feel it, and so, like, I just really, and I've said this before, I really don't like this show. The show's really boring. It's too much, like, too many Easter eggs to the original Star Wars trilogy, too many wink winks to the audience fan service without any sort of like evolution or development to the character of this Mandalorian guy. Like, why is he so special? Why do we have a show about him? Is it just going to be episode after episode that the Mandalorian just walks around, does stuff, saves a group of people from a third party bad guy, and that'll be it from every episode, right? That's how each episode's going to end up like. And that's why it's just like, man, this is not really that great. And I've said this before, that to me, The Mandalorian's a very boring show. Very boring. Very boring. But yeah, so that's my Season 2, Episode 1 review. Maybe I will watch the whole thing. Like, I'll go back to where I paused. But I remember thinking, like, this is boring. Boring. And then, yeah. So, if you have any thoughts, comments below. Did you watch the whole thing? Let me know. Leave a comment, and I'll see you guys on the next video.